So we're going to look at now how to create a bill in Xero. So again, the bills feature is only available on the standard start and the premium. However, you can attach documents to your transactions if you're on the ledger. So in order to create a bill, so we would have to go under purchases if this is your view, or if you have the older view, you would go under business, or you can actually use this plus sign. So the plus sign is actually a shortcut to create anything like a new invoice or code if you want to do a journal. So there's multiple options here. So I'm actually going to demonstrate using the shortcut. So we're going to create a bill. And when we're creating a bill, the first part is we have to tell Xero who is this bill from. So I am going to use, I'm actually just using an invoice that I had on my side. It's from Eve Tech. So I'm actually going to open up the invoice just so that I have the details for it. So it's from Eve Tech Pty Limited. So I'm going to go Pty Limited. Now, I could have gone in and created the contact under the contacts, but for now, I'm just going to be doing it directly from here. Then I need to put the date of the invoice. So this invoice was dated the 25th of July, 2025. So you can see that it defaulted to today's date, but you can actually amend it. And I am going to put the due date as because this was a cash you had to pay, same date. And then here we've got a little document link. So I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to come back and show you how to attach. So now I need to put in basically on my invoice or on the bill, I need to put in what is the details relating to this. So here I'm just going to put under description, Lenovo. I'm just going to copy from the invoice itself, right? Then my quantity is 1. And then what is the price of the invoice? Okay, so I'm going to say it's tax. I'm going to say no tax or a tax inclusive, right? Because I got charged VAT on this. So here my amount is 19498.98. Okay, and now I need to choose which account am I going to take this to. So this was a computer, so it's a laptop. So now I just want to see whether I have that account created here in Xero, and you can see under assets. So I've got computer equipment, which is 720. So the tax rate populated to no tax because I have set up the account with no VAT. Okay. Now I want to attach the invoice into this. So I can click on this little document and then it asks me two things. Either I want to add from the library or I want to upload the file. So I'm going to click on upload the file because I've got the document in my folder already, in my training folder. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to go Eve Tech invoice. And now you can see that there's the number 1 next to it. So I can just save this as a draft. If I put it as a draft, it will go into drafts. But what that means is that it doesn't actually recognize the transaction in Xero. So when I say recognize the transaction, the moment we approve the bill, what Xero will do is it will raise a supplier and it will raise the expense, or in our case, it will take it to computer equipment in the ledger. So it'll do the journal, the transaction for us. But if I just click save and I leave it as a draft, then my accounting system is not being updated. So you have to hit approve at some point, right? So I'm going to click approve. Okay, and now you can see it says bills approved. And if I go back to my purchases overview, so if I go to purchases, and if I go bills, you can see that I've got nothing underpaid and then I've got one awaiting payment itself. Okay, so that is how you can bring in a bill manually into Xero.